sudden death quickie! In 1906, Upton Sinclair posted a work of fiction called The Jungle, which painted a ridiculously malevolent picture of Chicago's meatpacking industry. Sinclair published this book in an attempt to discredit capitalism and encourage people to embrace socialism. And yes, he came right out and said that's what he was doing. Funny how socialists always keep trying to use fiction where they can just make it work however they want. Even worse is the fact that it is still considered today to be investigative journalism. The book purported to depict horrible working conditions in the meatpacking plants. But there's a problem. If working conditions were so bad, why didn't workers leave? Why were workers leaving other areas to come to Chicago specifically to work for the meatpackers? Sinclair claimed that there were all sorts of horrible impurities in meat from the plants, including rat feces. More laughably, the book talks about cases of workers falling into vats and being made into lard. I mean, seriously? Without any corroborating evidence presented? Where are the widows to say that their husband went to work at the meatpackers and never came home? Where's the analysis of human tissue in lard sold in stores? Where's even the tiniest bit of evidence for this other than muckraking yellow journalism? A 1906 report by the Bureau of Animal Industry refuted Sinclair's claims, calling them intentionally misleading and false, willful and deliberate misrepresentations of fact, and utter absurdity. Indiana Congressman E.D. Crumpacker pointed out in Congress that there had never been a single complaint made to officials or to the public about the conditions in Chicago's meatpacking plants. Plus, the industry already was inspecting the meat going into and out of the plants thoroughly. And yet, all of this is directly responsible for the Meat Inspection Act of 1906, which started the 20th century wave of government regulation that is absolutely needed to keep these horrible, evil capitalists in check, even though there wasn't the first bit of truth to any of it. Which is probably why Sinclair picked the meatpackers to begin with. You see, if you want to get people outraged, you can't do it by pointing out the dangers of something they already know to be dangerous. You have to fearmonger about something that everyone perceives to be safe. In that way, Sinclair was just setting the tone for the kind of irresponsible hack journalism that continues to this day. And yet, The Jungle is still taught in schools as fact. What you gonna do?